Ahoy, friends! Wait, you guys lost? Oh, so you're on a honeymoon. Nice. Something I couldn't have even after hundreds of years living on this island. What? No, I'm just mumbling. By the way, have you snorkeled around? Yeah, I know. Beautiful fishes, colorful corals, waves, and of course, crabs. You noticed that, right? All this is ruled by my old friend. Her name is Calypso, the sea goddess one. Calypso ruled the seas, and all sailors both loved and feared her. She controlled the seas along with Poseidon, and her temper was well known to be as unpredictable as the wave. She can change into many forms, but crab is a special form, since all sailors symbolize her with crabs. So be careful not to eat one of them here. Kidding! Unfortunately, she was not as lucky as both of you in terms of her love life. Back then, she fell in love with a young, brave, and clever sailor named Davy Jones. She fell in love with him after months of watching him through her magic vision. Sailing across the sea, being a good guy to all his crew. And handsome as hell, of course. She rewarded Davy Jones, a flying Dutchman, as well as her sacred task of collecting all the poor souls who died at the sea and ferrying them to the worlds beyond. And because of that love, Davy Jones agreed to set foot on Calypso's island once every 10 years just to be with her. I know, that's sweet. But the problem started when Davy Jones came ashore after his 10 years duty. Guess what? Yup, Calypso was nowhere to be found. Davy Jones spent a month looking for her on the island, waiting at the exact same place where they met at the very first time. Sadly, she never came. Then Davy Jones drowned into jealousy and disappointment, thinking that Calypso had cheated on him. He decided to gather all the pirate lords and bound Calypso into her human form with an ancient sea curse. Over the years, Calypso spent her time being a voodoo witch in the Pantano River back there. We befriended at the moment. I taught her how to move on. You know, self-care, self-love, kind of it. She cried and mad, like every day, knowing that she couldn't take care of any creatures and lost souls at the sea no more. Crabs were dying as they knew their mother was in grief. The wave of the sea calmed down as they no longer moved under Calypso's command. But more pirate wars happened at the sea, destroying all the beautiful collection of corals and anemones down the sea. Most sadly, Calypso still had no idea who imprisoned her into Tiadama, her human form. Calypso waited for months and years until an opportunity came to her. She heard that the pirate lord of Caspian Sea had just died in a war. So she decided to resurrect him and trick him to summon all the pirate lords and break the curse. Why not me? Wait, I was taken to Davy Jones' locker by the Crankin months before it happened. So yeah, I know, my bad. Next thing I knew was the Caspian Lord successfully did that and break the curse for Calypso. Set free, Calypso's wrath became horrible to behold as the enraged goddess. She grew into a gigantic diadema, dwarfing all the pirates. Then she raised the spell to the sea, and she began to gain her power back. Across all the seas, find the path to he who wrongfully entombed me! Whew! Then her body exploded outwards in a shower of crabs. The waters around her, gathered into a massive maelstrom. And then even the balance for all the ship but Flying Dutchman, causing Davy Jones' cry of anguish as he realized what the storm signified. The storm then followed by the battle among pirates, sealing Davy Jones' fate as I stabbed his disembodied heart inside the dead man's chest. And with his death, Davy Jones was welcomed back into the dark embrace of the sea, for Calypso, in her own way, still loved him. Wait, why you guys look frightened? Oh, don't be! It was no tale. They live happily now, or at least hundreds of years ago. I know. But at least, I know, it's not a beautiful story, but we can learn two things about love from here. First, never break your own promises, like Calypso. The second, know that communication and understanding is the key for lasting relationships. Hope you guys remember that. But my name? I'm Jack Sparrow. Captain Jack Sparrow.